111 years, that place was in operation. It was federally funded by the government, mandated to kill the Indian in me and my ancestors. Today, I sit here reclaiming my language, my culture, and the connection to the land, but also creating an awareness for all nations, creating a sacred space of healing.
When I was about 7, 8 years old when I first went there, I didn't like to leave home, but I figured I'd done wrong and my parents were just putting me in penance by putting me there. I didn't know they were really actually forced to put me in a residential school.
If you go drive by it, it's just an old abandoned structure. It has many, many truths from students that have been through those doors. To me, it represents the history of those students that went through there. My ancestors who went through there. Thankfully, they survived their experiences. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
My family all went to school at these residential places. My mother, grandfather, and was probably his parents. A lot of times the priests and nuns would give us a licking or strap the hell out of us for speaking our own language, and a lot of things that done at home, which was cultural ways to us, that broke the treaty way of life. Well, there's a lot of people that are affected by it, and a lot of them turn to alcohol and drugs, and it's been hurting the community for numbers of years. Even I still, I still cry sometimes when I think of things like this. How children were treated, and I wouldn't want to see that happen again.
There was a huge gathering, and over 300 community members voted to keep that school standing. The reason, from my understanding, is to remind the world, Canada, other nations of our history and what we have been through as nations. The site, to me, represents generations of resilience. It tells a story.
I would like to see this place restored and put into a museum so our children would understand down the road the lives we went through.
The truth. That is the ultimate goal, is to have the truth known. And it's not my truth, it's many, many truths out there that are still unknown. Let it be known to the world, not only Canadians, to the world.